Welcome to ADNtv, Monday, October 12th. These are the headlines. Today is United Nations World Mental Health Day. The UN World Health Organization says that Somalia needs to dramatically scale up mental health services. Somalia's 15 million citizens are only served by 3 psychiatrists and 25 nurses trained to deal with psychological problems. Dr. Mamunur Malik is the country representative from the WHO. We all need to join hands to ensure every Somali has access to mental health services, particularly psychosocial support at primary healthcare level. Crises such as the COVID-19 pandemic, extreme flooding, and the locust infestation cause additional anxiety, which can affect mental health. The UN representative for the Secretary General released a video calling for increased spending in this area.
The issue of mental health remains one of the most underfunded and marginalized health problems. Lack of awareness, stigma, cultural and societal practices all can contribute to keep this problem unrecognized and undetected in a population. Close to 1 billion people have a mental disorder, and anyone, anywhere can be affected. According to a survey conducted by WHO on the mental health situation in Somalia back in 2010, an estimated 1/3 or more of the population in the country suffers from mental health illness. This is a staggering figure.
Dr. Malik emphasized that many of Somalia's fundamental problems won't be solved without addressing mental health. Only when communities have access to good health in a holistic manner, physically and emotionally, can we have a peaceful, progressive, and productive society. Somali politicians are flocking to Nairobi as presidential politics heats up in Somalia. Presidential candidate and former Prime Minister Hassan Ali Khari was in the Kenyan capital last week. He was reported to be meeting with the presidents of Puntland and Jubaland, who are seen as key brokers in the race for the Somali head of state. Analysts say that Nairobi has replaced Dubai as the place to raise money and negotiate strategy ahead of elections. Cash is raised through Somalia-owned businesses and sometimes by selling land. Khari has also recently been in Djibouti, meeting with President Omar Ismail Guelleh. Amal Express, a leading Somali money transfer company, is denying any link to an alshabab operative. Geneva-based Global Initiative Against Organized Crime in September published a report on illegal payments to arms dealers in Yemen. Amal Express was among a few companies accused of bad dealings. The company says that it is ready to submit to an outside audit. CEO Gule Jama says, "We have invited the Central Bank of Somalia, our regulators, to audit our internal systems regarding the alleged dealings with blacklisted persons. We expect the findings of the independent audit would be made public." The company claims that receipts cited in the report were forged. Jama says his company had no dealings with Abdul Rab Salam El-Hayashi, who the United States Treasury Department has linked to terror groups. On Friday, the United Nations World Food Program was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize. The WFP has been active in Somalia for decades and has been especially helpful to the more than 2.5 million IDPs in the country. Recently, the locust invasion has threatened food security for tens of thousands. The WFP has been marshaling resources from across the globe to handle this challenge. Monday, they received new support from the South Korean government. The WFP has also been a constant source of food for Somalis affected by extreme flooding. The organization's director, David Beasley, praised his staff for their work after hearing the Nobel announcement.
And it's because of the WFP family. They're out there in the most difficult, complex places in the world, whether it's war, conflict, climate extremes, it doesn't matter. They're out there and they deserve this award. And wow, 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 wow. I can't believe it.
ADNtv congratulates the WFP and will continue to post reports on their work in Somalia and throughout Africa. ADNtv bringing you the top stories from Somalia, East Africa, and the world.